Now, Good Morning Northwest, new information about the deadly robbery that ended in a police pit maneuver near Gonzaga Friday, and why one of the suspected robbers said a woman in the car shot herself.
We have a foggy start to our day, there is no doubt. We're still talking about rain, showers, and I got a great forecast to wrap up the week. It's all coming your way.
The body of a missing 11-year-old girl found in a Texas river. This morning, investigators are releasing new information about the man they believe killed her. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, February 21st. Let's send it on over to Mark with your first alert forecast, starting really foggy.
Yeah, we've got some dense fog in places. We see the fog on the horizon, but right now a little light rain in downtown Spokane, sort of making that sit down. You can see the fog into Coeur d'Alene sitting at 32 degrees. Also part of that dense fog advisory. It extends all the way through Coeur d'Alene, 4th of July pass all the way down as you head out of Ritzville or to Moses Lake. It's just a matter of adding time and allowing another 10 to 15 minutes for your travel in and around town. Dense fog advisory till 10. Scattered showers are going to be with us today. We're going to see a dry Thursday and Friday for the most part, maybe some mountain showers, but the winds and the rain return on Sunday. So get your fun in on Wednesday or Friday and Saturday. We look at the forecast radar, and really we're going to see it to the west of us, also to the south, moving up through Idaho. Higher elevations getting some snow or rain because we have a snow level of about 4,000 feet, but we're still going to see those scattered showers. Today looks to be mainly a morning hour event, but we could see a few this afternoon, and our temperatures climbing up to 45 degrees.
New from the Breaking Now desk, a tragic end to the search for a missing girl in Texas. This morning, there are new questions about whether the death of an 11-year-old girl north of Houston could have been prevented. This comes as new details emerge about the suspect. The body of Audrey Cunningham was found in a local river yesterday after a 5-day search. Police say the river is one place the suspect, Don Stephen McDougal, told authorities he had recently been. Water levels had to be lowered so divers could reach the girl's body. She was reported missing last Thursday after failing to catch her bus to school. Investigators say McDougal, a friend of Audrey's father, lived in a camper behind their home. He'd promised to take her to the bus that morning, but refused to tell investigators what happened next. McDougal's criminal history includes more than a dozen arrests. Records show he was indicted for attempted indecency to a child stemming from an incident in 2007. He was allowed to plead down to a lesser charge of child enticement, avoiding sex offender registration. McDougal was taken into custody on an unrelated charge last week. As authorities questioned him in recent days, Audrey's mother held on to hope that her girl would be found alive.
A single person could say anything bad about her. She's not a bad child. She has so many opportunities ahead of her.
An autopsy is now being performed to determine how Audrey died. McDougal could be facing capital murder charges. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
We have new information about 3 of the 4 teenagers accused in Friday's deadly robbery.
18-year-old Christopher Gamaka, Caden Willoughby, and Devin McEwen are charged with conspiracy to commit robbery, attempted robbery, and assault in the first degree. The 3 teens made their first court appearance yesterday, and according to court documents, McEwen told police the group tried to rob someone they were meeting to sell the tools to. Now, little did they know they were meeting the person they stole the tools from in the first place. An argument erupted between the 2 parties, triggering a chase. Court documents revealed that Willoughby and a woman in the car both fired shots out of the car's windows. Now, Willoughby indicated to police that the woman shot herself in the head to avoid going to jail. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. The court commissioner acknowledged McEwen as the driver of the car, and the state quoted a judge talking about the danger he potentially poses if he's released.
Defendant presents as ringleader of alleged group of serial property thieves. He allegedly set up an armed robbery by offering stolen tools for sale on Facebook with a plan to rob the buyer at gunpoint, while multiple members of the conspiracy had firearms. He then fled in a Dodge Dart. He was driving at high speed, while others in the car shot at the victims who followed him.
The 3 18-year-olds are set for arraignment on March 5th. A 4th person who was 16 was also arrested and is being handled by the juvenile court system.
The police chief who led the investigation into the murder of 4 University of Idaho students and ultimately the arrest of Bryan Kohberger is retiring. Chief James Fry has announced he is leaving the Moscow Police Department in May. In a statement, he said, It has been my honor to serve and protect the citizens of Moscow and to contribute to the law enforcement profession throughout my career. Frey is a graduate of the University of Idaho. He's been with Moscow Police for almost 29 years.
The Spokane Public School District is meeting today to discuss its future plans for the future following the failure of its bond in February during the special election. It was meant to fund the replacement of 2 elementary schools and other upgrades throughout the district. The next step is considering putting the bond on either November's general election ballot or waiting until February of 2027. The school board work session starts at 4:30 this afternoon.
Washington apple sales to India are skyrocketing thanks to a recently canceled tariff. India imposed a 20% tariff on American-grown apples in 2019, causing a significant decline in apple exports. That tariff expired in September.
Apples are the pride of the Washington agriculture economy. They are known worldwide.
Now, to put this all into perspective, last apple season, apple sales to India totaled $1.3 million. Halfway through this season, an estimated $16 million in apples have already been sold to India.
The Washington Department of Transportation has reached a new milestone on the North Spokane Corridor Highway 395 development.
They set the first girders last night between our Phase 1 project, which is just south at Spokane Community College, and the Spokane River Crossing project. So big milestone, those first girders kind of signaling the drivable bridge deck that travelers will use in the not too distant future.
Now the girders he was just talking about late yesterday are also made here in the Inland Northwest at a facility near State Line. DOT says the corridor is still scheduled on its timeline with an expected opening near 2030. And I know for a lot of people, that can't come soon enough.
Oh boy, it's been a long time coming.
That's for sure.
The not too distant future, 2030.
Exactly. I know.
Sorry.
Hey, you know what? It's already 2024. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Time flies.
It does, but the fog does not. We are flying okay. Check the airport.
Excellent. Nice segue, by the way.
Thank you very much. We've been working on it all night. And then we do have better visibility in through the downtown corridor, as you can see live right there. We're going to have full check your forecast still to come.
Are you hungry yet? Inlander Restaurant Week kicks off tomorrow. We're sharing all the details you need to know coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Yes, Allison, we are.
Thank you.
We know potholes are a big problem around here, and apparently the rest of the country does too. Coming up, where Washington and even Spokane rank on the list of worst places for potholes.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Mom's gonna love this.
All right, kids, come on. It's time for bed.
Good morning, Mr. Snuggles.
Make breakfast special with the cocoa and hazelnutty goodness of Nutella.
It's time to get up, get out, and get in a new Honda during Coeur d'Alene Honda's Way to Save event. Coeur d'Alene Honda has your vehicle now in stock with special rates as low as 0% and cash allowances up to $2,300. Specials on all hybrids. Every new Honda and select pre-owned comes with our nationwide lifetime warranty at no extra cost. Appraisers on hand paying 110% of KBB fair trade value. So get up, get in, and save now at Coeur d'Alene Honda's Way to Save event.
Are you getting tired of that constant drip of the faucet? Or are your drains running a little slow? Call Gold Seal Plumbing today to take care of those pesky drips and slow drains when it's not an emergency. You'll save yourself a lot of money and stress, not to mention the annoying sound of that drip. So if you need a plumber, call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
Go, Chiefs, go! Ahead, here comes Martin. He's breaking it behind the defense. Martin backhander, shoots, looking for an opening. Snap the shot, and score!
This Friday and Saturday, your Spokane Chiefs have 2 games in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Friday is Shriners Children's Spokane School Night and Boomer Pillowcase Giveaway as the Chiefs play Regina. Saturday, your Chiefs host Moose Jaws. Inland Imaging presents Chiefs Fight Cancer and Family Feast Night, supporting Every Woman Can. For game times and tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
It's the Great Rate Reduction Sale this week at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep. And that means we are rolling back the interest rate to our lowest level in years on our large selection of slightly used trucks, cars, and SUVs.
Plus, with most vehicles sold, you'll get a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty.
And with new shipments arriving daily, plus a 4.84 financing rate for 72 months, there's never been a better time to visit Dishman.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
4 News Now is brought to you by Spokane Tribe Casino.
It is 10 minutes after 6. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. This morning, the former FBI informant accused of making false bribery claims about President Biden and his son has been released on bond.
Alexander Smirnov is seen here in the blue hoodie, leaving court in Las Vegas yesterday. A judge released him under the conditions that he restrict his travel, hand over his passport, and wear an ankle monitor. Smirnov is charged with lying to the FBI, claiming the Bidens accepted millions in bribes from Burisma, a Ukrainian energy firm. Federal prosecutors say Smirnov has now admitted that officials affiliated with Russian intelligence were involved in passing along that story, which prosecutors say was fabricated. House Republicans have used Smirnov's bribery allegation as justification for their long-shot effort to impeach President Biden.
President Biden has canceled another $1.2 billion of student loan debt. This latest round of relief impacts nearly 153,000 borrowers who are enrolled in a new payment plan the administration launched in August. The Saving on a Valuable Education Plan, known as SAVE, erases remaining federal student loan balances for those who originally borrowed $12,000 or less and have made payments for at least 10 years. Since taking office, Biden has canceled nearly $138 billion of federal student loan for nearly 4 million borrowers.
All right, good morning, everybody. Here's your 10-second takeaway on this Wednesday. It's going to be fog and showers. See both of that. You're going to need some light layers. It's going to be a mild day temperature-wise, but allow extra time to travel. 45 will be your high.
I guess you're probably not going to find this too surprising, but Washington has the worst pothole problems in the entire country. That's according to a new report from USA Today. Not only that, but Spokane comes in at number 6 for cities in the U.S. with the worst pothole problems. Now, the study was based on Google search trends for keywords like pothole and pothole repairs over the last 3 years. Now, so far this year, the city of Spokane has filled 926 potholes as of last Thursday. If there's a pothole in your neighborhood and you want it fixed, you can report it to the city's pothole hotline by calling 311 or submitting it online. And I like the point you made earlier. Yep. It's not just about if we have the most potholes, we just like to complain about them.
We are pretty good at that.
Exactly. But it's good that they're doing something too.
No kidding.
Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:13.
Well, they have just 2 full days to finish up next. Mark and the Extreme Team putting in the work on big renovations for a local nonprofit that does so much to help women and children. We'll show you what they have done and what is left to do for the team.
And we're getting ready for Inlander Restaurant Week. Allison is live at one of the participating local hot spots with that delicious meal there. She'll tell you all about it coming up right after the break.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
Hi, I'm Robert Sacre. You may know me from my basketball career. But what you don't know is I'm a father of 4, and life can get pretty chaotic. So that's why I'm getting a vasectomy at North Idaho Urology, so I can finally sit back and enjoy the madness.
Vasectomy season is back. Scheduled today in North Idaho Urology.
Through early learning and other programs matched to the needs of families, community-minded enterprises helps overcome barriers.
We have 3 locations. We create high-quality educational opportunities for our children to thrive in our classrooms. We have mental health consultants that come into our classrooms and work with our teachers one-on-one. We are dedicated to enhancing our community to get our children ready for kindergarten and beyond.
Numerica Cares for Kids is honored to donate $1,000 to support community-minded enterprises. This is how Numerica cares for kids.
Nothing adds more elegance or transforms a room better than the luxurious look of engineered hardwood or laminate flooring from the experts at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop.
Shop for wood.
If you're remodeling or redecorating, come check out our selection of moisture-resistant laminates with great discounts on all moldings, so you can give your home, office, or cabin a new look in the new year.
Windsor Plywood.
With 2 locations in Spokane.
Residential Home Solutions is excited to announce our Win 24 in 24. You heard that right. Win 24,000 in new windows and entry doors installed by our truly local company. To qualify, you must meet the following: be a homeowner and live in our region. No purchase is necessary to enter, and we provide free estimates to show what you could win. Go to residentialhs.com to enter or call 892-6460. Win 24 in 24 with Residential Home Solutions. Home improvements, custom fit for life.
Winter weather means hazardous driving conditions. If you must travel, follow these guidelines to keep everyone safe. Slow down and keep a safe following distance. Use traction tires. Give snow and emergency vehicles the right of way. Carry an emergency kit. Brought to you by Lakes, Worley, Post Falls, and Eastside Highway Districts.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
4 News Now is brought to you by Parker Toyota.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
That's the sweet, sweet sound of Mark Peterson and the 4 News Now Extreme team hard at work renovating the Women Helping Women Fund's office in the Hilliard neighborhood. For more than 30 years, the organization has raised money for several nonprofits that help families in need.
And it was all about the walls yesterday. Let's check in with Mark to see what still needs to be done ahead of tomorrow's reveal.
All right, day 2, it has been a lot about, we had the wall prep yesterday, now it's painting. Rod of paint, we've got about 20 gallons of paint to go through. And Kerry and Robin from Horizon Credit Union, some of the fine volunteers we have here today, are putting them up. We're getting the other room prepped, but this painting, it's going to be an all-day thing. Now we got to get the big room ready for paint. So all of that has been going on. And then, while Galen Hagan is trying to get texture on the new walls, we might have set off a fire alarm. We're going to see the firefighters here in a little bit. All right, but there's still more to do. Follow me. As promised, here's the fire department. So for those of you who followed the Extreme team, I go through gray periods. This was not one of them, but they wanted some gray walls. Who am I to argue? But I have to tell you, the gray looks absolutely beautiful. Our apologies to Head Start having to evacuate the kids. They said while it was lucky and they were happy nothing was going on, they said they timed it and they actually did pretty well, so they needed the experience. We apologize. We'll think ahead next time. I'm Mark Peterson, 4 News Now with the Extreme team, who's in big trouble. I hope you have a great day. More updates to come. Well, not big trouble. I mean, you know, but yeah, it was sort of curious. And nicely, a couple of teachers go, well, Mark, you made a memory today. And I said, see, memories. They last forever. I'm sure the parents are getting a earful. Well, we had to evacuate. It was just construction dust.
They saw the fire trucks, though.
They saw the fire truck, yeah.
Oh, it's the first time you've done something like that.
It's the first time we've set off a fire alarm.
A lot of projects.
Yeah, 14 years of that. You would have thought I would have done that by now. All right, let's get to the weather and show you what's going on. What we have is a lack of visibility in some places. We don't have a lack of vision, but a lack of visibility. So take it easy as you're heading out. You're going to see that in and around our region. We do have dense fog out into the West Plains and also into Idaho as you're moving eastward. So really just, I know I say it every time, just give yourself a little more time as you're heading out. Deer Park's looking pretty good south all the way into Spokane. 35 into Deer Park currently. We've got 35 in Spangle downtown. We're into the mid-30s. Chinier at 33 degrees. Spirit Lake 32, one of the cooler spots, including Hayden and Coeur d'Alene. Our forecast today is going to be, again, some scattered showers, 45 degrees once we break out of the fog. That low cloud deck moves out. Will warm up. Tonight, clouds, more patchy fog returning depending on how much moisture we get, and 35 degrees. Colder areas are going to see more dense fog. Now, we look at the live satellite and radar, and we have these spotty showers all over the place, and that's really our day today. That's why we just can't say, hey, it's going to rain from here to here. We don't have an organized front coming in. They do really onto the west side. They're going to be in the rain most of the day. We're going to see scattered showers through the evening into tonight. We're going to see that really as a mountain event. We get into Thursday, it's wrapping around us. We got about a 20% chance of seeing some rain showers on Thursday. I'm going to take the high road and say it's going to be a gorgeous day because it's also our reveal day for the Women Helping Women's Fund expansion. We'll see maybe some sunshine on Friday into Saturday and then more mountain snows. They're hoping for a lot of mountain snows. They'll get a little bit over the weekend. 45 again our high today, 44 Coeur d'Alene. Ritzville, you'll be at 48 degrees. We'll see that Friday with temperatures nearing 50 degrees Friday and Saturday. See, nearing 50 sounds better than 48 and 47. Come Sunday and Monday, windy conditions, rain, and snow into the mountains. We could see light snow Monday and Tuesday here into the valley.
All right, looks like a nice weekend ahead.
It is now 6:21 on the dot.
We'll check in with Allison Martinez, who's live at Chowderhead this morning for the start of Inlander Restaurant Week. Get your bellies ready. It looks really good. It's coming up after the break.
And thanks so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Tuesday or Wednesday.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
I'm a little over my head here.
We can certainly take care of that for you. When you're looking for a company that's noteworthy, look no further than Mainstream Electric.
As a teenager, I struggled with acne, and I still struggle with post-acne marks.
New Bright Reveal Niacinamide Serum by L'Oreal visibly fades post-acne marks by up to 40%. New Bright Reveal Niacinamide Serum by L'Oreal Paris.
Anything else?
Yeah, can I get some napkins?
Sure. That'll be $1.
For a napkin?
Ridiculous, right? You know what else doesn't make sense? Some people are still paying for their checking accounts. In some places, it's $12 a month. At P1FCU, we believe some things should just be free. Open your Ascend checking with tons of great benefits at p1fcu.org/free.
Empire Today here to show you the easiest way to get new floors. Shop at home. Empire brings samples to you. Hundreds of options. Carpet, hardwood, tile, vinyl, and laminate. We'll help you pick the right floor and measure your rooms for free. You'll get a price estimate for your entire job, and you can even finance it right on the spot. It's that easy. Shop for floors at home. That's Empire Today.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Oscar winner Hilary Swank.
So what's the most adventurous thing you've done?
I jumped out of planes.
Why? I do like seeing y'all's faces. It's just like
Next, Kelly.
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
This February, as we celebrate our country's great leaders, we'd also celebrate some furniture leaders.
Like the Lazy Boy living room set. No matter the color or configuration, it is a comfortable classic that looks great in every home.
The dining set with 3, 5, or 7 pieces leads the way in bringing family and friends together.
And of course, the leader in good dreams, the bedroom set.
Check out all these and more during Kerner Furniture's President's Day sale.
Going on all February.
Frozen water pipes are a serious risk during cold winter weather. When water freezes in a pipe, it can be a disaster for your home and your wallet. If you're not properly prepared, don't wait until it's too late. At Mainstream, we know exactly what it takes to keep your family safe during the cold season. So call or visit us online today.
Time to work up an appetite. Inlander Restaurant Week is back starting tomorrow.
Over 100 local restaurants are offering special 3-course menus for either $25, $35, or $45. And 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live at Chowderhead this morning, which is one of the participating restaurants. She's been making us hungry all morning long.
Oh, well, if you had the added sense of smell in here, you'd be even hungrier. It is so delicious smelling in here. We're in the kitchen. Preparations are already underway for Restaurant Week. I'm joined by Travis this morning, who is the chef and owner of Chowderhead. Tell me, what are you working on right now?
I'm just getting some peppers and onions ready for the oven. We use these on our cheesesteak. We use these in our breakfast burritos. We use them for a lot of different things. So I'm just getting a pan seasoned up ready to go in the oven, so we're ready for service today.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, you've been a part of Restaurant Week in the past as a chef. This is your first time participating as an owner. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel like I know what to expect, but it's been a couple years since I have been a participant. But I'm really excited for Chowderhead to be sort of showcased, especially this morning. And I'm just really excited to see how we do and see what the response is from the public and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And by the looks of it, I'm sure it will be. Now, there are so many restaurants and breweries that people can come by. Why should they come to Chowderhead?
I think we do a really good job putting up good food, and it's very approachable. It's very familiar, sort of comfort style food. Also, at the lowest price point offered at $25, you can get a good sandwich, you can get a scratch-made soup and a scratch-made dessert. We've got some local beers on draft. We've got some other options like that as well. So we've got a lot to offer, and so do a lot of other restaurants. That's why Restaurant Week is great, Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We'll have all the information you need about Restaurant Week on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you in studio.
We had the menu up on the screen there. It all looked so good.
So good. I want to try all of everything.
All the courses.
All of them. Oh my gosh, it's now 6:26.
A disease eradicated for more than a century has infected someone right here in the inland Northwest. Sydney Charles has what we know so far about this case of measles and what you need to know to keep your family safe next.
Plus, federal help is finally on the way for people impacted by the Gray and Oregon Road fires. How you can apply for assistance. And as we head off to a break, here's your first look at what's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the nationwide substitute teacher shortage intensifying, with many school districts from coast to coast scrambling to find fill-ins.
In some instances, again, district that has 2,700 teachers, we may have as much as 300 teachers who are absent each day.
While demand has traditionally exceeded supply for substitute teachers because of the pandemic, 20% of requests for fill-ins have gone unfilled. Many districts leaned on substitutes to help fill vacant teaching positions. Now, the pool of available subs shrinking for when teachers take days off.
What we've seen post-pandemic is a strong increase in both vacancies and teacher absence, which means subs are teaching more than ever before.
And coming up at 7 a.m., more from educators about what this shortage means. With your GMA First Look, I'm Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
When your child has moderate to severe eczema, it's okay for them to show off. Show off their clearer skin and noticeably less itch with Dupixent. Because children 6 months and older with eczema have plenty of reasons to show off their skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, they can stay ahead of their eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed!
RSV can severely affect the lungs and lower airways.
But I'm protected with Arexvy.
Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. RSV can be serious for those over 60, including those with asthma, diabetes, COPD, and certain other conditions.
But I'm protected.
Arexvy is proven to be over 82% effective in preventing lower respiratory disease from RSV and over 94% effective in those with these health conditions. Arexvy does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain.
I chose a Rexv.
RSV? Make it a Rexv.
It's the Great Rate Reduction Sale at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep, where we are rolling back interest rates on our large selection of slightly used vehicles.
Making it the perfect time to get a new vehicle for less.
This week at Dishman.
From the beautiful craftsmanship of cabinets to the stylish looks of granite, quartz, and marble countertops, Northwest Granite has the staff and selection to help you transform your home, office, or cabin into the place of your dreams. Northwest Granite.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now Story Tracker is following the stories people are reading about this morning. The mother and web personality who pleaded guilty last year to child abuse was sentenced to 4 consecutive sentences of 1 to 15 years. Ruby Franke had vlogged the abuse of her children on her now deleted YouTube channel, 8 Passengers. She was arrested in August after her 12-year-old son ran away and asked a neighbor to call police. Under Utah state law, Franke can serve a maximum of 30 years for those consecutive sentences.
Beyonce is making history as the first woman to top both the country and R&B hip-hop charts since the lists began in 1958. Her song, Texas Hold'em, debuted in the top spot of Billboard's Hot Country Song chart. 16 Carriages, a second single on her upcoming country album, ranks number 9 on the chart. Beyonce dropped both songs during the Super Bowl. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Now I'm going to have Beyonce stuck in my head all morning after that.
Not terrible.
No, good song. It is Wednesday, February 21st. Let's toss things over to Mark Peterson here. First look at our forecast. Some fog was out there earlier this morning when I drove in.
Yeah, we do have a dense fog advisory. That goes in till 10, but we're seeing it really sort of evade downtown right now. We do have fog into Coeur d'Alene. They're sitting at 32 degrees, and this fog advisory goes from Coeur d'Alene all the way towards Moses Lake and south as you cross 395 heading into the Tri-Cities. So you're going to allow some more time. Dense fog advisory, of course, till 10. Scattered showers, more prevalent in the morning hours, a few this afternoon. Going to be dry Thursday through Saturday, looking pretty good there. But the winds, the rain, that comes in Sunday with mountain snows. And the ski areas are really hankering for some more snow. We are going to see 10 o'clock this morning, really this heavier moisture to the north of us, and then wrapping down, we're going to have some to the south, and so we're right in the middle of it, and we're going to get some hit and miss showers. A lot like yesterday, should be relatively light, less than 1/10 of an inch expected. We're going to see today into the mid 40s. In fact, we're going to be low to mid 40s much of the afternoon, again with those scattered showers, really more so through the middle of the day.
And new information from the Breaking Now desk. An update to a story we first brought you yesterday on Good Morning Northwest. Doctors have been warning about rising cases of measles across the country. Now, health officials have confirmed one person in Spokane County has been infected with the measles. The Spokane Regional Health District says that person was exposed to it outside the country. The person was reported to have been in several locations across Spokane County within the past 2 weeks. That includes Spokane International Airport and multiple places in Deer Park, like the Deer Park Library and a Horizon Credit Union. Measles spreads in the air when an infected person coughs or sneezes, and the health district says anyone at those places may have been possibly exposed. Washington is one of 13 states reporting cases of measles. Officials in Florida are closely watching a group of children infected with measles as experts warn about a surge nationwide.
We're at 5 cases. They're all here. We're doing everything possible here at the school with cleaning and changing air filters. We're keeping parents informed as much as possible.
The CDC requires the highly effective measles vaccine to attend public school, but parents can seek religious or medical exemptions. Experts say when 95% of a community is vaccinated against measles, it cannot spread. But right now, 36 states fall below that threshold, including Washington and Idaho. The Spokane Regional Health District is now asking people to check on their children's and own vaccination status and make sure they're up to date with their measles vaccine. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. Hundreds of people affected by the Gray and Oregon Road wildfires now have access to federal funding, with President Joe Biden approving a disaster declaration for Washington. Now, the Medical Lake and Elk communities are still trying to clear the rubble and debris that was left behind 6 months after Spokane County's most destructive fires, burning more than 360 homes. Now, many people in the affected communities telling us they're happy they're finally being heard.
We're not a big community, but the fact that we're being seen, we're being heard, and our concerns are being addressed, I think that's what, in essence, at the core of humanity, that's literally what we're looking for, is for someone to hear us, to understand our concern, and to take some action.
The funds will aid grants for those in need of temporary housing. It also includes low-cost loans for those who need extra help rebuilding outside of what insurance provides, or if you're not insured at all. It'll also provide money for programs dedicated to helping people and businesses rebuild. Now, if you've been affected by the fires and are looking for that assistance, we have information on how you can apply on our website, KXLY.com.
What are the issues cyclists face in Spokane? The city's Bicycle Advisory Board met to talk about some of those things. And a big concern, bike theft, especially downtown. Bike theft has increased steadily since 2021, jumping more than 23% in 2022 and 16% in 2023. The board discussed installing bike lockers in certain parts of town as a potential solution to curb the theft.
Well, we told you last week about a new Trader Joe's that's coming to Coeur d'Alene, and it turns out it's not the only development coming to the area. Coeur d'Alene Resort is also looking to expand, and the City Council is looking at a proposal to build a Marriott downtown as well. All of these new developments are exciting for local business managers who say that they hope to see more foot traffic.
I look forward to it because I know it's going to bring a lot of people, tourists, and a lot more business for our company. And so I'm really excited for that because in the wintertime it's almost like a ghost town down here and we really need it.
Now, we don't have an exact timeline for when that new Trader Joe's is going to be coming in yet, but as soon as we know, we'll for sure to let you know, because I know a lot of people very excited about that.
Yep.
Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:36.
Let's check in with Mark. Again, we are dealing with some heavy fog in areas this morning and chance of showers.
Right, we're going to see showers today, pretty good chance of that, really. And then we're going to see just a slight chance for Thursday. Friday, Saturday looking pretty good. Dry. We could see sunshine. I know. What in the world is he talking about? And then we'll see another storm system come in for Sunday and Monday. There's a look at One Spokane Stadium on what is fog on that South Hill, no doubt. Your full forecast coming up.
Is your rent getting too high to handle? The push by Washington lawmakers that aims to curb the rising costs.
Plus, we know drinking too much alcohol isn't great for our health, but a new study shows just how much of a toll it can really take. It's coming up next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
My name is Stephen, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I had a large tumor in my left lung in November of 2018. We went through in 2020 doing a lot of end-of-life planning. Summit was very aggressive in my treatment of diagnosis. Since then, with my recovery, we're doing a lot of life events. I love the people there. I would recommend Summit Cancer Center. My wife calls it a miracle.
Def Leppard in concert. The first time in Spokane in 7 years. Friday, September 6th, Spokane Arena. Get set to get rocked. Def Leppard. One night only. Tickets on sale Friday, February 23rd at 10 a.m. at ticketswest.com. Don't miss Def Leppard. Produced by Live Nation.
Start living your life to the fullest by living simply in a tiny home from Portable Cedar Cabins. Less is truly more with all the amenities and comforts of a traditional home with a much smaller footprint. Each home is custom built and ready for you to move in and start enjoying the little things in life, including financial freedom. Homes from Portable Cedar Cabins are about half the price of the competition and about a quarter of the cost of a traditional home. Contact Portable Cedar Cabins today. Your worry-free tiny home is waiting for you just north of Spirit Lake, Idaho on Highway 41.
Go, Chiefs, go!
Ahead, here comes Martin. He's breaking it behind the defense. Martin backhander, shoots out.
Looking for an opening. Snap the shot. And
This Friday and Saturday, your Spokane Chiefs have 2 games in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Friday is Shriners Children's Spokane School Night and Boomer Pillowcase Giveaway as the Chiefs play Regina. Saturday, your Chiefs host Moose Jaws. Inland Imaging presents Chiefs Fight Cancer and Family Feast Night, supporting Every Woman Can. For game times and tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Welcome back. Right before 6:40 this morning, rising costs are squeezing renters' budgets. So Washington lawmakers are proposing a bill to curtail those increases.
And if it passes, it would limit how much landlords can raise tenants' rent in both manufactured and residential homes. Michelle Thomas, the policy director of Washington's Low Income Housing Alliance, says rent is going up much faster than Social Security and wages. She says capping rent hikes to 7% every 12 months will help stabilize rent prices.
And just stabilize people in their homes. And that's all this bill is asking for. It's not rent control. It's not controlling rents on the open market. When a landlord is in between tenancies, they can reset their rent at whatever level they want.
The bill would also restrict late fees to 1.5% of the monthly rent. But local property manager Kathleen Nichols says that's not enough.
If you pay your car payment late, it's more than 1.5%. If you pay your house payment late, it's more than 1.5%. We have a fixed amount of $75 late fee because that's what Spokane County has required us to do. And 90% of the time, the tenants don't pay their late fee when they're late anyway.
Now, Thomas says providing a notice of a rent increase at least 6 months in advance will help tenants find more affordable places to live. But Nichols says it'll be challenging for landlords to predict 6 months ahead. The Senate will hear what the public thinks about the bill tomorrow. The Senate will vote on it next week. If it passes, it would take effect immediately.
All right, good morning. 10-second takeaway. Hey, fog and showers, got both of those downtown. Fog not so thick. Light layers head out. We are going to be 45 degrees for the high today, but give yourself more time to travel.
We have a consumer alert to tell you about this morning. If you have a newer Jeep, nearly 200,000 Wranglers and Grand Cherokees are being recalled over an issue with the defrosting system. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says a software error could cause a malfunction, decrease driver visibility, and increase the risk of a crash. Dealers will update that software free of charge. Letters will be mailed out to owners in April.
In news for your health, many social occasions are often accompanied with an alcoholic drink, but too much of that can cause negative health effects, including cancer. Researchers from the World Health Organization found that not drinking reduced the risk of developing both oral and esophageal cancers. And the longer, the better. Not drinking for at least 20 years could reduce the risk of developing oral cancer by more than 50%. Setting limits, counting your drinks, or reaching for a mocktail every once in a while could be good options. It's now 6:42.
Are you looking to score a deal on a local meal this week? Well, Allison Martinez is live this morning for the kickoff of Inlander Restaurant Week, showing off some tasty options.
Restaurant Week starts tomorrow. We're sharing how you can go the extra mile to support local businesses coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
At Parker Toyota, we believe in driving with confidence. Parker Toyota's certified pre-owned vehicles offer you affordability and dependability when buying your next Toyota.
We take the guesswork out of buying pre-owned because every Toyota certified vehicles goes through 160-point check by our trained technician.
Whether it's a stylish sedan or versatile SUV or a fuel-efficient hybrid, we have the largest selection of certified pre-owned vehicles in the area.
See our huge selection of vehicles and receive our no-problem customer service at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
This washer and dryer set is on sale for only $4.99 each. This is a great value on a Samsung top-load laundry pair.
Fred's has a limited supply of Samsung top-load laundry pairs marked down over $400 on the set.
This family-size laundry set can easily handle big loads and comes with a soft close lid that closes safely and quietly.
Only $4.99 each for Samsung laundry sets is a terrific value.
Don't miss Fred's President's Day sale, going on now.
I'm a little over my head here.
We can certainly take care of that for you. When you're looking for a company that's noteworthy, look no further than Mainstream Electric.
What can you do with sensitive skin?
Okay, what a day.
Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser does more than clean. It actually protects skin by keeping it hydrated, so you're always ready for the unexpected. Cetaphil, we do skin, you do you.
It's the big kickoff event this month at Northwest Fence, where every year we launch the fencing season with great bargains on fence and automated gate packages. So give us a call to schedule your new chain link, vinyl, or ornamental iron fence. Or maybe you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for materials. Save a little of the cost by shopping early and beating the summer rush during the spring launch at Northwest Fence. Nobody builds them better.
Friday, March 15th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
4 News Now is brought to you by Post Falls Volkswagen.
It is now 6:45. Take a look at this, a live look at Schweitzer Mountain this morning.
Looks like a painting.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It is almost time for the secret word to win a pair of lift tickets to Schweitzer Mountain. We'll reveal it within the next few minutes. Get ready.
But first, calling all foodies here. The Inlander Restaurant Week is back starting again tomorrow. Over 100 local restaurants are offering special 3-course menus for either $25, $35, or $45.
And this year, you can support not just the restaurant owners, but the employees too. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live at Chowderhead in West Central talking about this great cause.
Robin, Natalie, good morning. That's right. Starting tomorrow, you can support Chowderhead and Chef Travis by coming out and enjoying his delicious menu. But through Big Table, you can also go the extra mile and support the individual employees. Now, I'm joined by Chris from Big Table this morning. Thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, honored to be here. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, tell us, how can people get involved and support the employees who are working so hard in this industry?
Absolutely. Yeah. Inlander Restaurant Week, obviously a beautiful time to celebrate the industry, maybe try a spot that you haven't been before, but also an opportunity to step in and to support those direct folks who are working in the restaurant and hospitality industry. And so we are partnered with Inlander Restaurant Week. We have a QR code on all of the menus, a chance to donate directly to Big Table, which in turn supports the frontline worker who might need a little bit extra support. You know, that's what we as Big Table do. We support folks that work in restaurants and hotels that are those frontline employees that are struggling, that are just can't get by, where we get to step in and walk alongside them.
Yeah, that's amazing, and it's really so simple to do. It's as easy as scanning. Oh, we dropped it, but
too excited.
Too excited, very excited this morning. You just scan the QR code on the menu of any restaurant, and you can give back to Big Table. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We'll have more information on our website, KXLY.com. All the details you need to come out and support Restaurant Week. Back to you in studio.
Got lots of options there, too, if you're looking for a good place to try. Well, as promised, here's today's secret word. It's terrain. All you have to do is go to KXLY.com/Schweitzer right now and enter the word for your chance to win. We're giving away a pair of lift tickets every day this week. So if you didn't get it today, you can watch again tomorrow or the next day for another chance to win there.
Oh, I hope there's they're not socked in with fog if you're hoping to go skiing, because you know that is a scary situation if you are skiing in fog.
And you got to find the tree line and work your way down a little bit.
Like your
higher elevations have, for the most part, really been spared this. That low cloud deck, it's been sun up there and clouds down here. So we'll see what I think this weekend's going to be dynamite. All right, so let's take a look at our current conditions. Deer Park, you're 35, Liberty Lake 33. It's freezing over into Idaho with dense fog, 33 into Coeur d'Alene, and also into Cheney this morning, 33 degrees. Our forecast day, we're going to warm to 45. We're going to have some variable clouds. We could see some sun breaks and some rain showers. Sometimes it seems like they happen simultaneously. 40 or 35 for the overnight low, clouds and a return of more patchy fog into our area. As we look at our radar, we do see those scattered showers. We're really looking for mainly morning hours for these showers into the midday, and then we should see fewer showers for the afternoon. We see this coming around 6 o'clock tonight. while the option of having a shower or two is still there, we're going to see a lot of it into Idaho and the mountains, higher elevations. Things do dry out for Thursday and Friday, looking pretty good. With some breaks in the clouds, we could see some sun breaks, but we could also see Sunday. That's going to be the day when we have rain, winds, and we start to see the potential for lower elevation snow Sunday night into Monday. It looks to be light amounts right now, but things are changing. We're into the mid 40s for our highs today. Colville, you'll be at 42. We'll see 41 at Sandpoint. 56 down into the Lewiston area. We're going to be into the mid 40s today, tomorrow. Upper 40s. I'm saying near 50, just it sounds better. Friday, Saturday, and then we see that return of showers on Sunday and Monday with a cool down for next week. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for watching. Your morning sprint is next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Burke's Restoration.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
When it's time to choose the right products for your new kitchen or bathroom, Ferguson Showroom Consultants are here to help. With the expertise to navigate even the most complex projects, our team will advise you on the latest products and innovative new features. We'll take care of the details so you can make the best choices for your home. At Ferguson, your project is our priority. Visit your local Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery to shop the best selection of brands like Monogram.
We're building a better postal service. All parts working in sync to move your business forward. For more value, more reliability, and more on-time deliveries. The United States Postal Service, built for how you business.
Coeur d'Alene Nissan, the home of zero. Zero down, zero security deposit, zero first month's payment, zero due at signing. Financing is easy with 0% available and options for all types of credit. Locally owned and great deals. Why go anywhere else? Plus, we're offering top dollar because we want to buy your car. Selling your car just got easy with instant cash offers. Nice cars, nice people. Give us a try. Coeur d'Alene Nissan, right behind Super 1 on Highway 95.
At first, I used Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the Culinary Collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
I was 34, I was a business owner. I was a single mom with a 4-year-old, and I felt a lump in the shower. I have cancer. It doesn't have me. I'm gonna get rid of it, you know? And then I'm gonna go on with my life. I was gonna do anything that it took. I did, and here I am, almost 10 years later. I had a little boy. He needs his mom.
On the hunt for your next ride? Come to Valley VIP Auto Sales with a wide variety of cars and trucks. We're here to help you find the perfect vehicle. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. Come find your next vehicle at Valley VIP.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday in the morning sprint.
Sydney Charles has new details about the investigation into the death of an 11-year-old girl.
Inlander Restaurant Week kicks off tomorrow, and Allison Martinez has the delicious details.
But first, we have a fog advisory in place right now. Let's get you to Mark's forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. In our first alert weather, that dense fog advisory till 10 a.m. Temperatures right now all over the place. Into Coeur d'Alene, more dense fog there than we have, 32 degrees, and then 35 for us. But we have that fog into the West Plains if you're heading out on Highway 2 or I-90 towards Ritzville. We do have radar showing, we got some light rain showers coming in. We're going to see those through the morning hours. Our high today is going to be 45 with a drier afternoon expected.
We have new information about 3 of the 4 teenagers accused in Friday's deadly robbery. 18-year-old Christopher Gamaka, Caden Willoughby, and Devin McEwen are charged with conspiracy to commit robbery, attempted robbery, and assault in the first degree. According to court documents, McEwen told police the group tried to rob someone they were meeting to sell tools to. Little did they know they were meeting the person they stole the tools from in the first place. An argument erupted between the 2 parties, triggering a chase. Willoughby indicated to police that the woman shot herself in the head to avoid going to jail. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. The 3 18-year-olds are set for an arraignment on March 5th. A 4th person, who is 16, was also arrested and is being handled by the juvenile court system.
The police chief who led the investigation into the murder of 4 University of Idaho students and ultimately the arrest of Brian Kohberger is retiring. Chief James Fry has announced he is leaving the Moscow Police Department in May. You can read the chief's full statement about his retirement on KXLY.com.
The body of a missing 11-year-old girl in Texas was found on Tuesday. This comes as new details emerge about the suspect. The body of Audrey Cunningham was found in a local river yesterday after a 5-day search. Police say the river is one place the suspect, Don Stephen McDougal, told authorities he had recently been. Audrey was reported missing last Thursday after failing to catch her bus to school. Investigators say McDougal, a friend of Audrey's father, promised to take her to the bus that morning, but refused to tell investigators what happened next. An autopsy is now being performed to determine how Audrey died.
Health officials have confirmed 1 person in Spokane County has been infected with the measles. Washington is one of 13 states reporting cases of measles. The Spokane Regional Health District says that person was exposed outside of the country and was reported to have been in several locations across Spokane County within the last 2 weeks. You can find a full list of locations where the person was under this story on KXLY.com.
The Spokane Public School District is meeting today to discuss its plans for the future following the failure of its bond in the February special election. It was meant to fund the replacement of 2 elementary schools and other upgrades throughout the district. The next step is considering putting the bond on either November's general election ballot or waiting until February of 2027.
Hundreds of people affected by the Gray and Oregon Road wildfires now have access to federal funding, with President Joe Biden approving a disaster declaration for Washington. The Medical Lake and Elk communities are still trying to clear the rubble and debris that was left behind 6 months after Spokane's most destructive fires. The funds will aid grants for those in need of temporary housing. It also includes low-cost loans for those who need extra help rebuilding outside of what insurance provides, or if you're not insured at all.
Inlander Restaurant Week kicks off tomorrow until March 2nd. You can come out and support local restaurants and breweries by purchasing a 3-course meal at an amazing price point. Not only that, but you can also support the individual employees through Big Table. We have all the information you need to attend Restaurant Week on our website, KXLY.com.
Washington apple sales to India are skyrocketing thanks to a recently canceled tariff. India imposed a 20% tariff on American-grown apples in 2019, causing a significant decline in apple exports. But that tariff expired in September. Last apple season, apple sales to India totaled $1.3 million. Halfway through this season, an estimated $16 million in apples have already been sold.
A new report from USA Today finds that Washington has the worst pothole problems in the country. And not only that, but Spokane comes in at number 6 for the cities in the U.S. with the worst pothole problems. The study was based on Google search trends for the keyword like pothole or pothole repairs over the last 3 years. If there's a pothole in your neighborhood that you want fixed, you can report it to the city's pothole hotline by calling 311 or submitting it online. We'll have a final check of weather with Mark coming up right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Does anybody want my tomato? I don't know how anybody can eat those things.
You do know ketchup is made from tomatoes, right?
I'm worried about the draft. We got some bad zone control, and I'm concerned we're not bringing the heat. Look at this, crossover's off. We've got a weak dribble. We need a solid block, just not enough pressure. What do you think?
I think I'm doing just fine.
What?
Bill's Heating and AC is offering financing as low as 0% for 5 years. Call today.
For all your heating and cooling needs, leave it to the real professionals at Bill's.
It's the Great Rate Reduction Sale at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep, where we are rolling back interest rates on our large selection of slightly used vehicles.
Making it the perfect time to get a new vehicle for less.
This week at Dishman.
Good morning, everybody. A live look out there. We see fog on the South Hill. Downtown, not so much. Light rain showers in our area. And that's really going to be the trend through the day. We're going to see that into the middle of the day. The afternoon should be a little drier. 45 will be our high today, 46 tomorrow. We start to dry out Thursday afternoon. Friday, Saturday looking great. Look for windy conditions, rain, and the potential for low elevation snows coming in for the beginning of next week. But let's turn our attention back to Friday and Saturday. Things are going to be pretty nice there with partly cloudy conditions and warm.
Looking ahead to the weekend. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for joining us, too.
And we appreciate it. We'll see you throughout Good Morning America for live local updates. GMA starts right now.